Hi guys, I am Victoria. I am a certified Reiki master, um, and you can find me on my YouTube channel, Anahitara 333. You can find me on my Facebook, Anahitara Reiki. And you can also find me on Instagram at Anahitara. So Anahitara is how I like to present my Reiki. So the Anahata is the heart chakra, the heart energy center, and I believe that I work from the heart in my energy healing sessions. I work with the love energy a lot, and yeah, I feel like really working from the heart is my is how I work. So Anahitara Reiki is my business, and I do offer Reiki healing sessions and cord cuttings and little like coaching type of sessions while in the during Reiki sessions. But I wanted to talk to you guys about my journey. So I forgot to mention all of that stuff in my little intro video, but I wanted you guys to know where everywhere to find me. Um, Getting a little tongue tied. I'm not used to being on video. It's been a long time since I have recorded one of these my journey so far videos. So I just am kind of getting right back into the swing of things. So I kind of wanted to start this video at the beginning, I guess, of my spiritual journey. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's my spiritual awakening. It's a whole journey, though. It's not like I mentioned before. I hear some people talk about like a moment or they had this big awakening or something like that, and it hasn't been like that for me. It's been just a kind of information download for the past year and a half or 2 years. I'm just soaking it all in. So I do remember, and if you've ever watched if you've ever watched my journey so far videos, I'm going to be repeating some of those things. But if you've never watched it, you'll be hearing this for the first time. So I had little, I guess, nudges, I want to say, all through my life. Little things are like, I kind of got into Wicca and witchcraft, but, that was kind of shut down because of the people that I was around, and it kind of wasn't cool, and in high school, you've got to be cool. And I was far from cool anyway, so I really wanted to try to fit in. So those little nudges, I kind of went there and then pulled back. So there was, I dabbled a little bit in the Wicca. I got tarot cards. I was never really a church goer. And it wasn't even until recently that I even believed in God or source or, the one creator, whatever you want to call him. I like to say God. That's me personally. But everyone has their own experience with their creator source. So everyone is going to have their own name, and that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So I never really believed in a higher anything. I went through a lot of stuff, 7 miscarriages. So, God doesn't exist. And when you die, and it was very sad living like that. I was very depressed. Um, and, you know, I held myself down in that dense 3D energy, vibration, and it wasn't pretty. Um, I'm sure there were other little hints throughout my life. I can't think of anything right now, but I kept pushing all of those nudges aside because I wanted to fit in. I remember always having those, that feeling, why am I me? Like, why do I see out of my eyes this thing, being? I never had like a name to it, but this, I just always, why am I me? Why am I not this, in my mind, perfect person, you know, walking around? Why am I this chubby girl who's not popular and gets picked on, you know? So there was always that kind of knowing that, I don't even know how to say it, that like what's in me isn't my body. So basically, without so many words, I knew I had a soul that has lived many lives, that's been in many bodies, that's, I knew that. I didn't know that I knew that, but looking back, I'm like, oh, that's what that feeling was. That was my soul inside of this body. Like, why did I choose this body? You know? And that's something that I'm coming to grips with, that we chose who we came down as. We chose the family that we're living, that we have. We chose everything. So I'm coming to grips with that. there's there's just so much, but at the beginning I thought, oh, there's going to be an awakening, and I'm going to wake up, and everything is just going to be this new world. Well, it's not like that. There are a lot of people out there who take advantage, who say they know what you don't know, and they can teach you. You can't learn on your own. You need them to teach you. I'm learning that that's not true. Everything is in me. Now, it's a hard truth. I am still seeking out mentorships and things like that, but I am conscious of it, and I am, I guess, taking everything in with a grain of salt and using my discernment. Does it feel true to me? But I do love getting everybody's aspect, everybody's side. Everybody has something unique to give. So somebody else's perspective, even though it might not be mine, is still going to give me so much information, or it's going to give me something. And I might not agree with them in the end, but it's still going to I'm going to gain something out of it. That's something that I'm learning, that we are all one. So even though their experience is different, so they have a different perspective, that I can take their perspective. I can see things the way they saw it, and understand that Their truth is their truth. It is true. It might not be my truth, but because we are all one, it's all the truth. So there's a lot to learn. And like I said, this is going on my second year, and I'm still just learning things. I'm like saying to my friends, I'm not even practicing anything right now. I don't know what to do. I'm just soaking it all in. I'm just learning everything because that's all I know right now. That's all I know what to do. And I have a feeling that someday something is going to click. And it's not going to be forced, because I keep trying to force things to click. I keep trying to, I don't know, like create this story in my head. Like my ego needs to have all of the answers. It's okay to not have all of the answers, but my ego needs to have all of the answers. So I feel like I'm creating a story sometimes that's not true. So I don't even know where I was going with that, but so I do feel that I still need some guidance, keep me on the right path, but I need to find somebody who's not in the mentality that they're going to give me something that only they have to give me, I want to stay with the mentality that it's all in me. I just need to learn how to access it in me. And I need to learn to give myself grace and patience and love through all of this. I'll give you guys some things to listen to that I've listened to that I thought were really great. I listened to Melissa Fike, her podcast, Feik, I think, Melissa Fike. Now she kind of does have some things that are really high priced, so she was one of the first people that I started listening to, and now I feel maybe she's not. I've just kind of stopped. Actually, she hasn't really posted much of anything since I watched all of her stuff. So, but I learned a lot from her. I learned a lot from her podcasts. I listened to the Awake Not Woke podcast. That was great. Those girls, I thought, did a wonderful job. They kind of dabbled on a lot of different subjects in the spiritual realm, spiritual area. So there was a lot of like 101s, like this is where to start if you want to go down this path, or if this resonates with you, this is what you should research. So that was a lot of like 101 information on a lot of different things. Tarot, the Bible. They actually broke down the Bible, and I thought that was beautiful. I thought they did a wonderful job at that. And I think they are the ones that actually got me to realize that, yes, there is a creator. And I will call him God. So I think they actually brought me back to God. And then Amira Atlantis. Oh my gosh. So she's the one right now that I'm listening to. Her and Lori Ladd. I think those two women are absolutely beautiful in what they do. Amira Atlantis is an incarnated mer being, and her podcasts, her stories are just beautiful. I get goosebumps. I really resonate with Lemuria. So that started me on the Lemurian path, or listening to, because I've always felt very connected to Lemuria. So that really got me into searching more Lemurian videos and more things about Lemuria. So I heard about Lori Ladd, and she started off as Lori of Lemuria on YouTube, and now she's just, I think that's just her name, Lori Ladd. So she's got a website and YouTube videos. Both her and Amira Atlantis have little like meditations that are very inexpensive, like $10, $15, maybe like $30 for some of the more like master type classes or whatever. So cool. It's so awesome to have things that are in our grasp, you know? There are so many people that are like, this is the thing, and if you don't have $500, then sucks to be you, and all these other people get to experience this great thing, but you can't because you Po. Well, I'm Po, so there's a lot of jealousy I kind of experienced until I realized that, you know what? I don't need them. I don't need their $1,200 ascension program. We're all ascending. It's evolution. You don't stop evolving. We're still evolving. Evolution takes hundreds of thousands of years. So we are evolving. That is our ascension. And I've got goosebumps talking about this. It's just, this stuff is this I'm passionate about. I'll probably be doing more videos about things like this. I love it. I love it. So anyways, it's very nice to be able to connect with people who have things that are accessible, that you don't have to save fortunes, you know, because they of course they want to make money, you know, they need to make a living as well, but they realize that this, you know, $11 meditation that's going to be downloaded by hundreds of people, they don't need, you know, it's not, they're doing it for a service, and they know that. But they just needed to make a living too. So, you know, we gotta charge something. So totally understandable. But, you know, they don't have to charge $12,000 or $1,200 for it because they want everybody to be able to experience it. And that's beautiful. That's what I'm looking for. Those are the people that I connect with, that have these services that are obtainable by anybody, you know. So yeah, that's my spiel for today. That's kind of where my journey has started and where it's a little bit kind of the direction it's headed. Hopefully I'll do a lot more of these weekly. And hopefully I can get them all uploaded on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching it there, thank you so much. Subscribe and you will find more videos. And I think that's it. Thank you guys so much.